Hi, it's Sophia here. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the platform that I use for my group coaching program, the Millionaire Web Designer program. I'm using a platform called circle.so, and I've heard about it from some of my colleagues, some of the other coaches that I'm in a mastermind with, and I checked it out, and it was just so compelling that I've decided to move my entire setup from member areas into Circle. Now, member areas, if you saw the video, the last video, blog and video number 106, you saw a walkthrough, a preview of how that looks, and it works. It's not bad, it functions. But I was looking for a platform where not only will I be able to have my course material, all the videos, the PDFs, the spreadsheets, all the supporting material for the video component of my coaching program. And I was also looking for a place for my participants of the program to come together, to share ideas, to share challenges they're facing, wins they're having, and be able to communicate in real time, every single day. So I wanted that to not be a Facebook group. Personally speaking, I have moved away from Facebook. There are a couple of Facebook groups that I'm currently part of, but I hardly visit them, and I don't use Facebook for my marketing at the moment. And I found it to be very refreshing to be in a group that is outside of Facebook. And there are many platforms like that. Mighty Networks is one. Currently, my mastermind that I'm part of is on Mighty Networks, and I found it so refreshing that it's not a Facebook group. And so I wanted something like that for my own coaching community as well. And when I ran into Circle, I found out that, yes, it's not only a community platform that replaces Facebook groups. Students can come and share and exchange ideas, make posts, but I can also have my video curriculum right there in one place, all in one place. And I believe I can also embed the entire platform on my website. This is something I'm still researching, and as I find out more, I will share it with you. But it provides an opportunity to help my participants also to be free from social media. But that's just one component of it. It also enables everything to be in one place in a very streamlined Zen location, which is easy to use. It's very intuitive to use as well. So those are my compelling reasons to move everything from member areas into Circle. And I'm loving it so far. I'm still building it out. Some modules are being populated still with videos and content. And I find it a very, very good platform. So I decided to purchase my plan on Circle and give it a go. So let me show you what it looks like on the inside. So this is what the community and the video curriculum home for the Millionaire Web Designer program looks like. So this is where the participants will start out. And immediately, as you can see, it's pretty clean, very zen. I love that about the Circle platform. You have the logo of your program up here on the top, all the members located here. And what you see in the left side are spaces and space groups. So all the different elements are grouped together in something called spaces, or you can call it areas, but the term inside this platform is space groups. So you start out with space groups, and then you have the spaces that are constituted inside the space groups. So start here is a space group, welcome is a space. Then I have community. This is where the chat and the community aspect of the program is all housed together. So we have community and community both here, space group and space. And coaching has all of these spaces underneath it. Then the video program has all of these spaces underneath. And finally, the links. You can put as many links as you want. I have just put a quick link to my website, to my blog. And here on the left side, on the right side rather, you can have you can pin important posts within a particular space. So, for example, right now, let me show you starting out at welcome. This here, all these posts here are your individual posts within the space welcome. So as students come into the program, they go through all of these. It gives them a nice ordered orientation to get settled in, to get acclimated inside the program. There is a welcome post, how to reach out and get support, a little bit of introduction to the platform as well, because Circle is a new platform, so many people are still unfamiliar with it. It's pretty brand new. It's very recently created, and it's getting traction, so more and more people will learn about it. But just to give an orientation of what exactly the space group and space is, because I'll be using those kind of terminology. I always like to use the terminology of the platform that's inherent with the platform. And so it's easy to communicate when you're talking to support or with other service providers or professionals. You're talking the same language. So it's important to get familiar with what's the terminology. So I introduce my students to that. And then all the different steps that they need to take just in the orientation phase. And I really like this because everything is in one place. And on the right side, I can pin all of these posts. Moving along to community, you will see, you can have the posts just like any other group. Very, very good to see all the posts in one place. And the students are able to sort the posts based on latest, new activity, oldest, most popular, likes, or in alphabetical order. So this gives you an opportunity to see what's the most latest thing going on in the program. Then we have coaching and feedback. So this space group has these 5 spaces within it. All the weekly coaching sessions are recorded and they are posted here in this space. Participants can also submit their questions for the weekly coaching sessions preemptively. So before the coaching session takes place, they can submit their questions. This really allows me to prepare in advance. So the 1 hour that we have for the coaching session, they can be really positively used. I like to always have my thoughts written down in advance, so it enables me to be better prepared when I'm working with students. So this is very helpful for me and for the students, but also if we have time, students can ask questions on the call as well, as long as we have time for that and we covered all the pre-submitted questions first. Personalized assessment. This is a unique element of my coaching program where every asset that the students create during the course of the program related to the business, related to the content of my program, they can submit it for review. And I give my personal feedback, and as I will have coaches, they will give personalized feedback on the materials that the students send in. And so here's all the information. So if you go into personalized assessment space, I have instructions on how to submit the asset for review. You can also link different posts from within each post, so that's very handy to link things. And then the next one is where the students can actually submit their assets. And there are one-to-one milestone calls. Oh yeah, and this is cool. You can move things in order as you need them to be. So that's very handy as well. Let's take a look at the curriculum. The Millionaire Web Designer curriculum consists of 7 modules, and each module gets its own space. So students can also sort the modules, most active, latest, alphabetical. I don't think this is really necessary for the curriculum because it goes in its own order, one after the other. And so that's not really needed, but there is the option there. So we begin with the program introduction, and each of these lessons are individual posts. And I always like to give a summary of how much time each video will take. I think it's very much a useful tool for students to be able to plan, because a lot of my students may be doing a full-time job or they may have client projects. So they are really overachievers. They're doing a lot within the time that they have. So if they can plan, okay, I have 15 minutes between 2 client calls, or I have 15 minutes in my lunch break, I can go through the material. So I like to give them this information about each module and also about each video so they can plan out with ease. I want to make it super accessible for people to plan their activities in the midst of everything else that's going on in their lives. And this is, there's a lot going on in people's lives. The program is just one component of the bigger picture, right? And I'm fully aware of that. And so I like to give information about how long each module takes, or each video takes even. So in each post, you can also have links and PDFs and screenshots, as well as videos. So that is how I'm able to have my entire video curriculum of my program in this platform, which I find very useful, very cohesive. Everything in one place. I really love that. So people don't have to go to different platforms to access the community or the video materials or the website. And I hope that I can find out more on whether I can embed this on my website, so students can just come to my website and that's it. That's the only thing they have to remember. What else can I show you? So here are the pinned posts on the side, which is also very handy. You can jump from one lesson to another, just like this. And then I also like to have a post that includes all the links to the supporting documents. And all my worksheets are on Google Spreadsheets. That way you can type in and fill it in right there. In my last version, I was using PDFs, so people would have to print out the PDFs and then write it out. I think it became pretty clumsy. So in this new version, I'm translating all my PDFs into Google Spreadsheets and Google Documents, so that students can just make a copy and have their own version and do the activities and the exercises right inside of Google Spreadsheets or the documents. So yeah, that's how all the programs are laid out. I'm still building out some elements, so some of them are still empty, but it's a work in progress. And the first module is already populated, so students can already access that and the program intro. The content is already done. It's all just living in member area. So my task is to bring it over into Circle. In the winter, in January, February, and March of this year, I was working with a student and I built out all the content during those months working with her. So all the content is ready and now I'm just delivering it, which is really wonderful. And I'm really loving this new way of running my business, which you'll learn more about as I make more videos talking about the new business model that I'm building. And more than one way of working as a web designer. And yeah, I'll show you those ideas in future videos, hopefully. So yeah, that's a preview of the Millionaire Web Designer coaching program and the platform that students get access to. I hope that it gave you some ideas and insights, not only about the Circle platform, but also about my program. And I'm really excited to be using this platform. If you'd like to give it a try as well and test out the platform, go ahead and use my referral link at sophiaoja.com/circle and try out your free 14-day free trial. If you run into any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to help you out. And if you've become curious about the Millionaire Web Designer program, You're welcome to check it out and apply. You can find all the information at millionairewebdesigner.com/apply. We're currently operating on a rolling admissions basis, so literally you can join in at any time of the day or night, 12 months of the year, really when the timing is right for you. The program is designed for web designers or even graphic designers or copywriters, any digital marketer out there who is thinking about adding web design services into your offering. You will find this program very beneficial. I'm literally showing you how I grew my web design business, all the strategies, the action steps, the design workflow, client consultation scripts, the marketing plan, everything to get the clients into the door and to serve them with a red carpet experience. Check all the details out, and I would love to see your application come in. And if you have any questions about the program, feel free to reach out to me. You can go to sophiaoja.com/contact and fill out the form there and send me a message. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.